Class is an advanced software application which resides in our network management system. We introduced it back in 2015 following an innovation project which successfully showed that by making subtle changes to tap changer positions, we could elicit a very small reduction in voltage, which when applied across the entire network could provide significant benefits to both ourselves and the ESO. So far we've deployed Class in 250 of our primary substations, out of a total of just over 300 substations across our entire network. So it's quite a significant deployment, reaching over 1.7 million of our customers in total. In essence, Class is advanced transformer tap changing technologies, which we've upgraded across those substations, and then integrated that back to our network management system, which is an advanced platform which enables us to quickly and with minimal impact on customers elicit a significant demand response.
On the commercial element of Class, we bid into national grid markets, they're called the ancillary services markets, and we primarily bid into two. One is called secondary frequency response, and secondly called fast reserve. But of late we've concentrated more on fast reserve, as that's more suited to Class, and to be fair, the prices are higher, tend to be higher in the fast reserve market. So the way fast reserve operates is, again, there's been major changes in the fast reserve market, and we're now operating in what's called optional fast reserve. Previously, there was what's called firm fast reserve, where we used to bid in every month to secure tenders, but now it's done on a daily basis. So we actually set our prices on a daily basis and determine the volumes we can provide, and we submit those over their electronic interface into a national grid, what's called their PAS system. So we then set our volumes, the prices for what's called availability, so that is the price that we'll get just to be available for national grid, and then the price for utilisation, which is the price that we get if national grid then choose to activate us. We then get that price. So we submit these prices on a daily basis, and then we have a look at the how often we're monitored or used to then see whether or not we should adjust those prices. This is relatively new. The reason why National Grid changed the way that they bid is there were some challenges in how they should apply some European legislation, and so they withdrew at the start of 2020 in January all the firm markets, and we've concentrated solely on the optional market since then. We were initially very successful. What we found then was when the lockdown started, the markets dropped quite considerably. There was lots of reduction in the use of all the balancing services as the demand reduced on the system, but it's gradually picked up since then. We've also found that National Grid, because it's a relatively new approach and they hadn't developed a lot of the systems there, there's quite a lag to understand what sort of prices we're offering and how successful we are. And in some cases, we've only got the data probably 2 months after the event to actually understand what the market is doing. This is now starting to improve. Only last week, National Grid started offering information on what happens even up to an hour or so ago, so it gives us much more scope to see how successful we are and make much more real-time decisions on our prices to see whether or not we should adjust prices to actually get secure more volume. We're still quite successful. We're trying to secure our market share, which is around about 15% of the market, and so we're doing pretty well on that, and we're still seen as being a good service provider from National Grid. Since the start of 2020, we've probably been used over 1,000 times, so it's been a very successful service.